Okay. Max, is it?
Yeah.
All right. So why are the Democrats bringing in Iran and China and everything? Why all this international involvement?
Well, they are not bringing him in because it doesn't serve the purpose right now. They are all behind the scenes. When you have somebody behind the scene, that means they are made to be behind. You cannot bring them forward. And all of those people that have hand in glove together, trying to take over the world for the sake of their own pockets. And as far as I'm concerned, I know I'm just a citizen, one citizen.
But where do you come from?
I come from Iran.
So you know very well the how ruthless the Iranians are.
Absolutely, this Iranian regime, they don't spare anything to punish people for their views, for the way they want to live. They are all being oppressed, and guess what? Iran and Joe Biden and Kerry and a whole bunch of them, they are friendly. They are very friendly. They got a lot of agenda. And this election, again, I believe this election is not about presidency for them. This election is about saving their behind, not to go to jail.
Who's behind?
Biden, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, Hillary Clinton, Obama. Just wait and see. Because in 2016, they thought they have the presidency and they weren't worried about this. So when they lost it, guess what happened? We all know Russia collusion. Why Russia collusion? Why it's such a big lie? So they have all of us citizens, trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong. So they played us for 3 years. They played us until now. Now it's their time to get back into White House so they can save their butt instead of going to jail. And guess what? All of them, they belong in jail. Because what they've done to our country, to this country, and what they're doing to the world is unforgivable. Unforgivable.
Israel claims that Iran is waiting to see if Biden wins because then they'll attack Israel. Under Trump, they wouldn't do it. Is it important for Israel?
Of course.
To avoid war against Israel?
Like what I said, Iran and Biden, they are friends. They are buddies.
But I mean, is this important to avoid a war in the Middle East?
This is very important. Not only avoid the war, which will be avoided, also create a better peace, more peace for people in Middle East. Okay, they are human beings too, but they're killing each other for nothing. So, as we've seen already, we got 3-4 countries coming into the table, setting up the peace plan, becoming peaceful, trying to work together instead of killing each other, working together for the better of everybody, for the better of Arab country, Israel. It's not about Arabs and Israel. It's about human beings.
Is there hope for the people of Iran if the Trump administration gets reelected?
To be honest with you, we all hope so. We all hope so. One of the things that President has said, and he's stayed with his word, like everything else that he said he will do and he's done, the thing that he said he won't do and he hasn't done is that he will not change regimes. It's going to be up to people of the country. He might help them somehow, we don't know how, but he's not just going to get up and change the regime because we all know what kind of a corrupt regime it is. Terrorists. He knows it, we know it. But he said he's not going to do it, and he hasn't done it. And this is why we are all for him, because he has kept his word, whether it was a do or a not do.
Well, what about the prospect of a Biden presidency for Israel and the stability of Christians in the Middle East?
I don't believe there will be a prospect for Israel with Biden. Biden has already said he's going to bring the Palestinian into the table. So we're gonna go and work backwards. All these peace deals that President Trump and his administration did, we're all gonna work backwards and probably lose it. So Biden, there is no prospect for Israel, and there will be not good for Christians. It will not be good in Middle East. If Biden is in, we're going to lose America and we're going to lose the world. We're going to go backwards. And we all know it. He was in the White House for 8 years. Forget about the 40 years in the Senate. He was in the White House for 8 years. What did he do? What did he do?
Things in the Middle East went worse, didn't they?
Exactly. They draw the line. Everybody passed the line. The ISIS was juvenile. From 3,000, they became 50,000. Nothing happened. They didn't lift a finger.
Iran nuclear program?
Iran, exactly. One of the worst things for the world, it was Iran to leave a nuclear program in the hand of the mullahs. One of the worst things in the world that they could have done. And they let all that go. Why? Because they had to spend time and pay attention how to get money from other countries for their own pockets. That's what they had to do. So they let everything else go for the money, and now they need to get back into the office so their behind doesn't end up in jail.
If there are elections in Iran, how come the mullahs keep getting reelected?
Good question, and I'm sure you know the answer.
No, tell me. Tell the audience. Tell our viewers.
They are corruption. Very simple. One word, corruption.
The elections are not honest?
Of course not. Of course not. There is nobody honest in that government. There is no honesty. The only thing is their own pocket. Their kids are living in America with hundreds of millions of dollars behind them. I know. They're living in America. They're living in other countries.
Persian Muslims
who are the kid of all these mullahs and doing all kind of things that they're not supposed to be doing, but it's all happening all over with millions of dollars in their hands.
Do you think the Democrats would not accept the Iranian help in cheating, hacking, cybersecurity?
They would not accept it?
You think the Democrats would turn down the Iranian help, or would they accept the help?
Absolutely, they will accept it. Absolutely. This is as I said again. They are hand and glove together. They work together for the same thing. They let the mullahs pack their pocket with money, so the mullahs help them pack their pocket with money. It's all about money with these people. It's not about citizens. It's not about the country. It's not about the family. It's all about the money, as we see it's being unveiled right now. All the money that these people made.
Sounds like
was in office.
Sounds like what Obama has done, Biden has done. How about North Korea? Is North Korea involved in the election?
I don't believe so. I don't know. I don't know that much with them what they're doing. All I know, and I'm thankful that President Trump could kind of hold them intact, and basically no war. No war. Everybody was worried that there is going to be a war, but no war. So I'm thankful for that.
Oh, but Israel revealed that North Korea supplied intercontinental ballistic missiles to Iran that they could use with their nuclear warheads. Is that a concern for you?
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. But just like the way they found out that what's going on, they will figure out a way to get rid of them. They are not going to sit idle and do nothing and get destroyed. I'm talking about Israel.
But with a Biden administration, Kamala Harris, Valerie Jarrett, it's like a redo of Obama. Obama already betrayed Israel a couple of times when he was in power. Do you think that Israel would be safe with a Biden administration?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. and we all know we need Israel, and Israel needs us for the safety and peace in the entire world. We need to get together, and if we're going to work against each other, and America goes and back up the mullahs, things are going to go bad. People don't know that. People who've been born here in this country and lived here, they don't know. They don't know what the things that happen in other countries.
Watch your
That
step.
is
Watch your step. Don't step off the curb.